Welcome back. Despite strong opposition from Democrats and even some Republicans, Betsy DeVos is one step closer now to becoming the nation's next education secretary.
Today, senators voted 52 to 48 to cut off debate on the issue further, setting the stage for a final confirmation vote next week. DeVos is a billionaire Republican donor and school choice activist. President Donald Trump's nominee has spent more than 2 decades promoting charter schools across the country. Her nomination has come under fierce criticism from labor unions who accuse her of seeking to dismantle public education. And Betsy DeVos's nomination is now sparking debate here on the Sun Coast. ABC 7's Kate Flexter joins us with a look at that conversation and reaction from educators. Kate.
Thanks, Haley. A local teachers union says DeVos simply isn't qualified for the job, but others say she would bring a fresh approach.
The motion is agreed to.
A major hurdle cleared for Education Secretary nominee Betsy DeVos, one of the most controversial of Trump's nominees, only adding to the rift in Congress.
The nominee for the Secretary of Education is one of the worst nominees that has ever been brought before this body.
She'll be an excellent education secretary in my judgment, and an important one for this country.
DeVos has come under fire from Democrats and Republicans for statements made during her confirmation hearing last month.
Thanks for that question.
As well as her stance on charter and public schools. Some worrying she may redirect taxpayer dollars from public schools to charter schools and private school vouchers. President of the Sarasota Classified Teachers Association, Patricia Gardner, says DeVos's actions speak to a lack of experience.
I really do not think she's qualified to be running K-12 education.
And says education should not be a political issue.
I think it's a shame that it's become partisan and it's not about kids anymore, it's about political parties.
But president of Sarasota's Republican Club, Rod Thompson, says education is inherently a partisan issue.
If you have government-run things, there's going to be partisan issues involved with it. There's no two ways around it, period.
Thompson says DeVos would bring a new and fresh vision to the job.
Nothing's going to change if they bring in somebody else who's just like everybody else that they've had at the Department of Education. Nothing's going to change. We need somebody definitely outside the establishment, almost like we probably needed a president outside the establishment, to sort of shake things up.
But Gardner says this nomination sends a clear message to educators.
If you feel that way about education and educators, that you would pick somebody who doesn't even know anything, that tells me you don't care. You really don't care about K-12 schools.
The final confirmation vote is expected this Monday. Back to you guys.